All right, so recently David Jaffe has uploaded a video regarding the ridiculous prices on video games today. It's funny, he made the same video I made 2 days ago. What are the odds? There's some kind of a connection between me and you, David Jaffe. I don't know what it is. I'm John Wick. You are Papa Smurf. So anyway, David Jaffe really nailed it here. He nailed it big time, and he's absolutely 100% correct. This is outrageous and it's ridiculous. The prices on these games are just, the common sense and the logic is trying to work to decode this mystery monolith of these super overpriced, ridiculous games. Everything's super overpriced. Even the Epic Mickey, it's super overpriced. Even Karate Kid, it's $40. Look, I get it. The economy's bad. I get it. The situation in the world, it's very uncertain, unstable. I get it. I get it. But why don't you get us? We can afford your games. Do you get that? Do you understand that? Due to the same reasons you are worried, we're also worried because the economy is bad, you can't find a job, inflation's super high, the credit interest rates are through the roof. Are you guys out of your mind? It's like he says, are you guys out of your mind? What do you think we are? Rockefellers? Yeah, we're a bunch of Rockefellers. Yeah. We come from a family of Rockefellers. The money grows on the trees. Actually, I just saw a couple of hundreds of dollars grew on my tree. I planted a seed not too long ago, and there's already like at least I think like 10 or 20 $100 bills just fell down. I have to pick it up. The money grows on the trees. According to these publishers, the money grows on the trees. For us, right? Anyway, let's listen to what David Jaffe has to say because I agree with everything he said here, and man, he nailed it. He nailed it big time here. Here, let's watch.
Do you have a moment to talk about video game pricing? I was going through my PlayStation New Games section of the PlayStation Store, capturing footage for a different video I'm working on, and it started today when I read that they are doing a remaster of the Predator Hunting Grounds, the multiplayer async game that's been a PS4 game. It was like a second party game for Sony, and then now it's coming out again on PS5. And I'm like, okay, it's free, right? Nope, $20. That game should just be called Dead on Arrival. Are you out of your... I don't understand. But then I was going through these games, and I'm just like, I don't understand why, do people price these games at these companies, and they're just like, yeah, we know it's stupid, but we have to cross our fingers because we can't make the math work any other way? It's the only thing I can think of. When you look at something like Epic Mickey Rebrushed, like a game from 2011, and yes, it's remastered, but I played the demo, and I liked it, and I was going to go buy it, and then I'm like, $60? Yeah, do you goddamn mind $60 for this?
Yeah, $60 for Epic Mickey, rebrushed, and then you got what is that? The Funko Fusion, $60. This is insane. This is insane, dude. And then you got World of Outlaws Dirt Racing, $50. Gundam Breaker 4, $60. Oh, oh, oh. I don't know, man, how long I can do this. Really, I'm really like, guys, I'm like thinking, like I'm at the point where I'm like, dude, that's why I'm only playing Test Drive Unlimited. I can't play nothing else. Maybe there's a 1 more game I can play, and I'll see if I can save some money. keep my fingers crossed. Maybe Silent Hill 2. Maybe. There's another game as well I'm looking at for $20. Car X Street. So I can switch between Test Drive Unlimited and Car X Street and possibly Silent Hill 2. But man, everything else out there, man, I can't afford. I mean, really, guys, try to understand. Unless you guys donate the money, unless you guys are sheiks from Dubai and you're dropping in a bunch of money, okay. Or unless YouTube puts me on the algorithm and I start making some ridiculous amount of money, then maybe I'll have a jolly well Christmas. But this will be a very crappy Christmas for me. It's going to be a very crappy holiday season for me. And I think for a lot of people too, man, it'll be a crappy holiday season, man. Looking at these prices of food, insurance, health insurance went up. Just for me to do a blood test, I had to pay copay, like bunch of money, dude. Yeah. Just to do a withdrawal of my blood, I had to pay a ridiculous amount of money. Everything, because they have to take it to the lab core, to the lab test, to do, all of that stuff. Man, and then you are pricing these games at this ridiculous amount. Jaffe's right, man. Are they out of their minds? These developers are out of touch. Publishers. These publishers are out of touch with reality. They are out of their minds and they are out of touch with reality. It's like, get out of your cocoon. Go do your research. Look at the economy. Look at the stock market. Look what's going on. Look at the inflation. Are you out of your... you can be this gullible. You can be this out of your mind. Unless you don't care. Like he says, they probably don't care. Which I think Jaffe is right. I don't think they care. So why should we care? Why should we purchase these games? And we should buy them dirt cheap somewhere. Now, CD keys, yeah, they got some prices, but even CD keys, they're still jacking up the price. Even CD keys is not really doing much for you. They're jacking up the prices. How about CD keys give us some discounts? How about, help us out a little bit, man, huh? Even CD keys is looking out to make money for themselves. Everyone's just out to make money, man. It's a one big ripoff, dude. One big ass ripoff, dude. Just bend over, spread your cheeks, and that's it. I mean, anyway, let's continue.
Yeah, I'll buy this when it's $20 on Steam or something, or on sale on PlayStation. It's $60 for a fucking game that old that's just got a new coat of paint and some adjustments to controls. No, go fuck yourself. Look at this one, Funko Fusion. Who in their right mind, the publisher of this game, maybe Fun, I don't know who published it, but who in their right mind looked at this and said, you know what? This motherfucker can go toe-to-toe with the big games of the season, with the Astrobots, the Space Marines, the Star Wars. I mean, again, I get it. Those are $10 more, but still.
I agree. Astrobots, it's a high-quality game, has a huge replay value. It's a AAA high-quality game. So, yeah, I get it. I totally understand why you have to pay $60 for Astrobots. I totally get that. I'm not disagreeing with that. Same thing with the Star Wars Outlaws. It's a AAA game. It's a big project. I get it. But these other games, it's like, are you out of your mind? Anyway.
Funko Fusion? It's not even in the ballpark. It's not even punching, it's not like a lightweight going up against Mike Tyson in his prime.
Exactly.
It's like,
Exactly.
A junior high school kid who is taking his first self-defense class going up against Mike Tyson in his prime. It's like Funko Fusion, $60. Look at this, Lollipop Chainsaw, which I was going to get. This is a $19 game. It is a remaster. It is buggy. It is not a novelty game, but it may as well be.
Lollipop, how much? Yeah.
I think the other Suda game coming out, Shatters the Damned, is priced normally. It's like $29 or something for a remaster. Who's sitting around making Lollipop Chainsaw prices and going, this makes sense. I'm not trying to be like, Jaffe's mad. I really don't understand it. The casting of Frank Stone, that kind of sits okay with me. I played the demo. I liked it. I like these kinds of games. All right.
But still, $40, bro. Come on.
But, and then they have the gall to come out and say, oh, yeah, we didn't meet expectations. Well, no shit.
Yeah.
Look at this one, Karate Kid. Now, look, man, I love the Karate Kid. All of it. I love Cobra Kai, even though the new season's kind of lame. I love side-scrolling beat-em-ups. Game Mill, who published this, they don't make great games. There's always something, in the Game Mill games. It's like, that's kind of interesting. They're not bad.
Yeah, look, I grew up playing Karate Kid on a Commodore 64. Okay, I'm all about the retro. But, man, you can't expect people to pay $40 for a retro game, okay? You can't. For something that was released in, 1980s. This is something I want to see on, like, Antstream arcade. They should have put Karate Kid to Antstream Arcade. That's where you will make most of your money, through Antstream Arcade, and Antstream will pay you a good amount of money for the license. That's what you should have done. You should have put Karate Kid onto the Antstream instead of pricing it for $40, dude. Why? You can buy the entire year subscription of Antstream Arcade. Antstream Arcade, $40 for 1 year. It's more worth it with 1,300 plus games from 1980s and 1990s. It's more worth it than you paying $40 for Karate Kid Street. And again, I'm a big fan of Karate Kid. I love these games, but I ain't paying $40. Are you out of your mind? Jaffe likes it, but he ain't paying $40 for this. I mean, come on, man. Oh.
But they're the most benign, forgettable things that if it wasn't for the license, you wouldn't give a shit. And these guys are thinking that I'm going to part with $40 for this goddamn thing. This should be at most $19. Do they really think they're going to be counting their ducats come next quarter and going, well, fellas, we did it. Karate Kid, a license from 1985, which, it's come back with Cobra Kai, but my guess is a lot of people watching Cobra Kai are not playing side-scrolling retro 80s games.
Exactly.
They showed up for $40. But what do you out of your goddamn mind? Look at this one. Look at this one. Now, I'm a kid. I'm an Atari kid, man. I love what Atari's trying to do. Do you see how much they're charging for this thing? Which is like a not well-reviewed game at all. Some people say it's interesting, and that's cool. $30 for Yars Rising? Are you out of your goddamn cockadoodie mind? Again, love Atari. I was a kid of the 80s, 70s, whatever. I get Yars Revenge. I know why it's called Yars Revenge. I'm interested in this. $30?
Yeah, man. This is crazy.
Again, I ran two companies or co-ran two companies. They're both out of business. What the fuck do I know?
Thank you. Exactly. Tell them.
But I'll tell you what, man. I don't get it. I don't understand the logic. Unless they go, dude, we know. We fucking know. But we can't not sell it for that because there's no math that works. At least maybe if we hit upon a viral hit, okay. All right, maybe. Maybe these are all Hail Marys. I don't fucking know. I really don't know. I don't understand. But anyway, I was making another video, but I just saw these and I was just like, like $8 for an old fucking arcade game. You out of your goddamn mind? Good God Almighty, this shit's crazy. I don't get it. I really don't get it. What am I missing, fellas? What am I missing?
You're not missing anything, David Jaffe. What you are saying, it's all 100%. You're 100% correct. You're not missing anything. They just don't care, David, brother. Listen to me, brother. They just don't care. And you worked in a studio. You had 2 studios. You created the God of War. You worked for Sony, so you know how the games should be published, how the games should be created. But those were ancient times, David. Those were ancient times, Jaffe. Things have changed. Now it's all about greed. They don't even care about the gamers. They don't even care about the passion of the games. It's all about the investors and the greed. Right? You have the investors, pushing some of these games to be put out there so they can make a quick buck. It's all about the greed. Yeah. The video gaming has turned into like that character that Michael Douglas played in the Wall Street. What's his name? Please help me out, guys. Leave a comment down below. Do you know the name of the character? Was his name Gecko? Gecko or something? Anyway. Yeah, it's turning into that Wall Street character that Michael Douglas played in the movie Wall Street, Oliver Stone movie Wall Street. Great movie, by the way. Charlie Sheen, his father Martin Sheen was there, and I think it was Gecko. Yeah, Gecko. And greed is good. No, greed is not good. I'm sorry, Michael. Sorry, Michael Douglas. But greed is not good. Now, he played a character, of course, but his character saying greed is good, it's not good. Greed is bad. Greed is bad. Great movie, by the way. Oh, I got to watch Wall Street tonight. I have a copy of Wall Street. Michael Douglas, let me tell you, Michael Douglas back in his prime. Woo! Woo! Falling down. Black Rain. What a badass character in Black Rain. Opposite Andy Garcia. Them fighting them Yakuzas. Then you had... look, Michael Douglas has done so many movies. Basic Instinct. I mean, come on. We can go down the list. Michael Douglas is an OG from the 80s. All right. He's the OG. But anyway, Wall Street. This reminds me of Wall Street. It really does. Anyway, yeah, David Jaffe. He's right. You are right. 100%. My brother. My brother from a different mother. You are 100%. 100% correct. They just don't care. Jaffe, Dave, brother, they just don't care. That's what I don't know how else I can say it other than I don't know how much more clear can I be. David, they do not care. And I'll just leave the video by saying they do not care. Clearly they don't care. They're jacking up these prices. They don't care. And let's see how many naive fishes can we get in a lake, hook, line, and sinker, paying for it. I'm sure there will be some naive fishes out there, hook, line, and sinker, falling for this and paying for it. But yeah, it's pretty bad. Yeah. Anyway. Thank you, David Jaffe, for the video. I will leave the link, of this video so you can go watch it. Make sure you guys subscribe to David Jaffe. Make sure you go watch his video. I will leave the link down below so you can watch it. So yeah, thank you for this video, David. This was so true. So true. And thank you for acknowledging this, because David Jaffe is, of course, bigger YouTuber with more views, with more subscribers. So it's good to see that he's acknowledging this. So I'm a big fan of David Jaffe. I watch him. Great video. Great video, David.